winners in NBA.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can tell it's the playoffs by the atmosphere in this locker room. Guys trying to stay loose, but there's a serious focus, a serious undertone. The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Len, Anthony Edwards out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. And for New Orleans, they've got Jones. He's out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Garnett in at the 2. So the Pelicans win the tip. You look at Texas. They're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Inside, bucket 6. Vanderbilt.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layup. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is no good.
You know, in his high school days, Ingram led his team to 4 straight North Carolina State titles. Easy to see why just about every college in the country was lining up to recruit him.
Here's Mr. Perfect. From deep. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Garnett. Over Len. That one wide left. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. For the 3. Pelicans pull it in. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
Minnesota's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Lewis covered. The tray. And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, Minnesota looks to come room against Edwards. Ingram with it. Here's Dragonix. It's good.
It looked like that was going to be blocked. Then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Taylor Horton Tucker. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 9. From deep 3-point range. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Vanderbilt misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ingram passes to Lewis. Jones trying to get open. Lewis hits the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Lewis covering. Here's Mr. Perfect. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garnett finds Ingram. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drills it from outside. Mr. Perfect's got 12 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lewis hits the bucket.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time. I mean, that was too easy.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Lewis covering.
Rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into him. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Mr. Perfect. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Pelicans trail by 7. Now Dinwiddie. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The shot's good from Mr. Perfect.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Drummond. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Mr. Perfect. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dinwiddie passes to Drummond. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
2019, Brandon Ingram is really...
Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Here's Drummond. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the jam.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Nailed from three-point land. Mr. Perfect's got 23 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garcia's checked in. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Lozano with the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Whatever the defense gives, that's a sign of a skilled offensive player.
Up in time, New Orleans.
Timberwolves
Going with a whole new group out there. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 29. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Len. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond? Using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
They've got Jones. And it's Garnett in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored 63 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
And David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Great pass to set up the way-in. 7 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
From past the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's Lewis. 11 points in the game. From 20 feet out. And Garnett misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 38 in the game. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Jones, the pass to Drummond. Over Barnes. No good off the back of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
55 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 7 points for Garnett.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garnett kicks to... Here's Gonix. Dishes to Lewis. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And Garnett has it in the corner. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards is out there at Mr. Perfect. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. Rocket 2. Count that bucket. Mr. Perfect's got 43 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Ingram. Len with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Now here's Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. For the lead. Connects again.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Lewis passes to Garnett. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
The 10-footer. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Lewis covering. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here are the Pelicans now after the missed 3 from Mr. Perfect. Hernan Gomez gets to Dinwiddie. Ron Gomez trying to break free. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Pelican. 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mr. Perfect. Dinwiddie covering. There's the triple. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Back to Hernan Gomez. And good that time. Hernan Gomez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Non-stop scoring machine here. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Ingram outside. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Perfect. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mr. Perfect's got 56 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The Pelicans make their last shot. Inside, here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Dinwiddie, Washington. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot that time, not on target. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Dinwiddie hits for Washington. Lets it fly. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Feeds to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Wozop. Guarded by Poole. Here's Wozop. Here's Washington. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Lamb's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Timberwolves trail by 5. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie covering. No good for Mr. Perfect. And the Pelicans with the possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Three-pointer. Good! Number from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Ingram right side. And there's the drive. And rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target with that shot. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pelicans lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision.
He's checked in for Minnesota. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jones is out there with Ingram. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Garnett in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Mr. Perfect. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Mr. Perfect. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. How remarkable performance from him so far.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Dinwiddie passes to Ingram. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Mr. Perfect. From the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
New Orleans gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Now here's Dinwiddie. Drummond finds Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Mr. Perfect. Lets it go with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target from outside. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 10.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
I like the way he capped off that.
And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And the dunk by Barnes.
I've seen Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Ingram up top. Defended by Hart. And it's Ingram missing.
He has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. And there's the feed to Barnes. And stolen by Drummond. Ingram outside. Over Hart. Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 11. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight,
because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
You can just tell he loves being the bad guy. These fans were ready to celebrate tonight, and boy, has he ever ruined the party. From outside the arc, connects again from distance.
he's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Fires the 3, and again for 3.
An incredible shooting display if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the 2nd most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that?
Just tremendous tenacity and toughness out there tonight. In a pivotal Game 6, they came out firing. Big-time victory for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
What the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we're going to have a Game 7 in these conference finals. With their backs all the way against the wall, they came out with a clutch performance to stay alive.
You can't say enough about the character they've shown in this game. I mean, they had no margin for error tonight. It was win or go home, and they took all that pressure and just really embraced it. I wouldn't bet against this group in Game 7.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Mr. Perfect,
every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Cummings kicks to Dinwiddie. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Mr. Perfect. It's off. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.